Good morning, dear children. I am Sister Catherine. Hope you all are keeping fine and doing well in your studies. Let us continue the next portion. In previous Saturday's class, we learnt about the location and climate of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Hope you understood well. Before beginning the next portion, I want to bring your attention to this picture to understand well. Dear children, look at this picture. This is sun and these are sun rays. And this is our earth, and here in 0 degree the equator line is passing. This is Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, and this whole area is known as torrid zone. And as we know that sun rays is falling straight to the equatorial region and this torrid region. We can see that straight sun rays are falling, but here we can see that in the polar region, north and south, as the sun rays is going, it doesn't go straight, but it is in slanting way. So as it reaches to the polar, the heat decreases with the distance. So here also we see, so we do not find here more heat, but rather we find here freezed area both. So this is known as polar region, and we can see that equatorial region is having more rain and more hot. So when we study about the vegetation and wildlife, we'll find dense forest and varieties of trees, plants, etc. Because in this region heavy rainfall is there. But in polar region we see that there will not be more trees, or if there are, there will be in distance. So let us begin this portion. Vegetation and wildlife. Democratic Republic of the Congo has a hot and humid climate and has abundant sunshine and rain. This, as previously now I said, and I have shown you the picture, that because of straight sun rays, this is climate is there, abundant sunshine and rain. A large part of it is covered with dense forest. Why dense forest is found here? Because of the heavy rainfall. The forest have a large variety of trees. Most of the trees are tall. They grow close together, forming a thick canopy of leaves that does not even allow the sunshine to reach the ground. So here the forests are so dense that heat cannot reach to the earth. The forests which receive consistent rain and ever-growing are known as rainforest. The rainforest in the DRC is the second largest in the world. The trees are evergreen as they are covered with leaves throughout the year. So throughout the whole year we find the trees are evergreen, never dries. South and southwest of the country has vast grasslands. These are called savannas. Means here the grasses are enough and more, and these grasslands full of grass, so these are called as savannas. Here tall grasses and scattered trees are found. So here in this area we find more tall grasses, not small grasses. These rainforests and grasslands are home to a large variety of wildlife. So now in this paragraph we will study about the wildlife, about animals, which types of animals are found. The grasslands have lions, giraffes, elephants, antelopes, and a variety of snakes as inhabitants. So which are the animals we find? Lions, giraffes, elephants, antelopes meaning a variety of deer, and a variety of snakes as inhabitants. Many rare species of gorillas, chimpanzees, and baboons roam in the forest freely. So here we see chimpanzee, gorilla, and these are antelopes, a variety of deer. The area near the river are home to hippopotamus and crocodiles. Not only this, the country is also home to a wide variety of birds and butterflies such as toucans, hummingbirds, macaws, and parrots. Many animals and birds live on trees such as monkeys and flying squirrels. Many types of insects are also found in the region, including the tsetse fly. Dear children, here toucans is a name of a bird which is having a large beak, and macaws also is a variety of a parrot, a brightly colored parrot, and tsetse meaning a fly, African blood-sucking fly, which transmit diseases. So we can see these new words. So please learn these meanings. Next heading is natural resources and industries. Where there is dense forest and rain, surely there will be abundance of forest resources and water resources. The Democratic Republic of the Congo has vast forest resources and abundant water resources. Forests provide wood and rubber. So here we see that particular region provide wood and rubber. Rubber tires are exported from here to various other countries. Water resources are made use of by building dams over them to produce hydroelectricity. So here there is plenty of water, so dams are made, and by that hydroelectricity is produced. The DRC is called rich in minerals. So what do we find here? Plenty of minerals. Minerals found in the country include cobalt, copper, cadmium, uranium, petroleum, diamonds, gold, silver, iron ore, and coal. The country has about 65% of the world's total reserves of cobalt. However, the country has not been able to utilize its natural resources properly. Most of the minerals are exported as the industries in the country are not well developed. Most of the minerals are exported as the industries in the country are not well developed. Why minerals are exported to the other countries? Because this country is not having well developed industries. At present, the industries are based on agricultural raw materials. So whatever few industries are there, all that are based upon agricultural. Consumer goods such as shoes and textiles are manufactured in Kinshasa and Lubumbashi.